Ma oh.
Oh, you can.
Nigga, you ain't said nothing. You want to win it? Because it's going to be me.
Sure. I'll take winner. I gotta get my game plan ready on the night.
Ranger, drop top.
Hey, did they ever have that tournament at Morgan?
Yeah, but they won't talk about shit.
You won.
I didn't go. I didn't go, bro. And he was talking about people betting against each other, like people betting money. If ain't nobody playing for no big money, I ain't going. But he started the tournament. But listen to this. Now it's Super Bowl Sunday. Now let's be honest. Tell me, would you go?
My session over.
He said the
But,
tournament starts at 5 o'clock.
and it's Super Bowl Sunday. That didn't make no sense.
That's what I said. Cause I saw him Friday. He was like, I know your brother come out here and play. And then, I said, hell yeah, you know I'll come play. I said, how much is it? And then, he was like, this will be big money. So I was like, alright, cool. So I was like, what time is the tournament? He was like, at 5. I said, hell nah, bro. Hell nah.
Nah, that didn't make, that was just dumb as fuck. And then y'all talking about some short shit too? Yeah, that, I feel you.
Hey, look. Let me get it on. So no more.
Bruh, I'm about to Tom Brady your ass, nigga.
Hey, we got 2 watches right now, man. This pregame talk. Look, man, this nigga
Hey.
think he about to
Hey, Chris, that's
finesse
fucked
me
up
with
yesterday,
these
bro.
Bengals.
They call that pass interference, bro. That hurt my heart, bro.
That's crazy.
Hey, I don't know why y'all did not run the ball in the second half.
Thank you. Well, it was like 30-something minutes left in the fourth quarter. All you do is run the fucking ball. We already in field goal range.
Yeah, you drop back the pass, get fucking sacked, dumbass. When Julio got that catch and got you in field goal range, I told you should have automatically went heavy, ran the ball, play the clock. You ain't playing them no more. We playing the clock now. That's all you had to do. They wouldn't have had the time to score, and then they was down 2 possessions. I mean, you got to blame that on the coaches. That was the coaches' fault.
Hey, Chris, you know what's gonna be so bad though next year? When your boy take San Fran to the bowl next year.
Tonight's matchup features 2 quarterbacks who will be trying to
Yeah, they ain't got no quarterback, right?
It's Flacco's.
Man, they still got
Hey, Chris, I got to
what?
tell you something though. Hey, bro, I see why y'all be getting them fucking slushies and mixing them all up. Bro, I got one right now for sheep. Man, that shit good as a motherfucker. Y'all done got me hooked. I ain't bullshit.
Today it's an AFC North
Them shit's banging.
between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
You know what time you want? I was like, just mix it. That shit sound nasty. I was like,
I'll be down. I'll be down.
that shit be hitting, bro. Hey, let Antonio make you one, bro. Alright, on some real shit. Let that nigga make you one, bro.
His fat ass, you know his fat ass know the fuck he doing.
Hell yeah, that nigga made me a flush. I was like, bruh.
Hey, he came through and got a plate yesterday. Big ass. Ate all the
Antonio,
goddamn
fat
kebab.
nigga. Tony, a fat nigga.
And look, he had on some jeans, right? Them bitches look like curtains.
All that shit he be talking, man. We be talking shit. Man.
I should have goddamn took a picture of that shit and showed you that shit, Chris. I went on my shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was drunk as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I was on my shit. I took all that shit he be doing and put it in the group joint.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's got some space here. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, you sure you ready for this pressure, nigga?
First play of the game.
Huh? Hey, Chris, just get ready, nigga. I'm gonna bust your ass, too.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Who gonna win, Quan?
Out of the starting group, you have to look out for
Shit,
Giovanni
I don't
Bernard.
know.
And you have to make sure you're ready to hit the spin button with this
Long,
guy.
come here, Blue.
Exciting in the open field.
Come on.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25.
Yeah, you trying to strip, ain't you?
It's a gain
Geeking.
of about 3, but it's going to leave him with
But
3rd
this
and still
be
7
more, man.
yards
This
to
what
go.
we do, man. Shout out to
Third
y'all
down.
viewers, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Nothing but hard hit football. Come here. Hey, I told him, man, my user skills are changing.
And that brings up 4th down. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal.
Yeah, man, I stepped my user game up, dog.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out
Fucking with him.
because they had plenty of
Curveball, nigga. Curveball, nigga.
Alright, you can't did what you had to do. 3 points.
Oh, this fucked up.
They're going for the end zone. Retreat and make sure you have a way
Oh, yeah,
to play
Tavius
forward.
Young,
Back
nigga.
towards
I
the
had to
receiver.
put him back
Have a
there.
chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard
Man, that
line.
nigga sorry as fuck. He can't see me with his team right here, though, bro. The bank.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Ray.
It's a 5-receiver set.
Gino.
3 to the left, 2 to the right. Nowhere
Gino.
to escape, and he goes down. Michael Johnson.
Is you gonna score, nigga?
He
You gonna
buries him
score,
for a
nigga.
loss of 10.
You fucked up.
It's an end around with Perriman.
Fuck out of here,
And
nigga.
he'll get this one across the 20, but only
Hold
up
on.
to about
Bring it back.
21. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
God,
3rd and long for Joe Flacco.
that
And
nigga.
he couldn't hang on to it through the
My
contact.
bad,
Shut up, nigga. Hey, Chris.
We know it's not an easy job to go
Chris,
catch passes.
I'm gonna get this shit over with early, brother.
Knock the ball away, but the bottom
I ain't know I
line
ain't
is,
score.
That's a pass he's got to.
I thought I scored a
Fake
touchdown.
it from deep in their own territory. And this is
Fuck
incomplete.
out of here.
And it does not pay off. The Bengals getting set to go.
Fuck out of here.
The uprights last time for
Pick
3.
six
They
this
got the
year.
lead.
Man, hey, respect my game, man.
They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Gold.
No,
And they go
man.
the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
What you thinking,
It's a
man?
loss of 4. Now 13.
Yo, keep running your mouth, man.
Able to capitalize
Let's
on the
go.
great field
Keep
position
running
as of
your
yet.
mouth.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Touchdown.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands
Y'all
defensively.
both saying, come on.
But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Yeah. Oh, curveball.
I concur that bitch.
Yeah. Let's go.
Upright, it's no good. And
Bro,
this score
you
will
can't
stay
score.
right where it is.
I can't score.
I think my defense is back, nigga.
He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to
All me,
escape,
nigga.
and he goes down.
Oh, me, nigga.
Malaluga.
You say something.
Son, nigga.
Say something.
Son.
And no press
I'ma
coverage
take
here.
that shit,
Backing
nigga.
off in the secondary. Now Flacco. And pressure coming. And
Huh? I can't hear you.
Again. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him. And this pass rush
Right
strong
there.
now. That sacks on back-to-back.
Damn, he like, man, what I'ma do? You too. He like, what I'ma do?
Third down, Flacco from the gun. And Steve Smith hauls it in.
Let's go.
And he's eventually brought down, but
Let's
not
go,
before he
Steve.
reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you.
Fuck you doing,
in
nigga?
important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Fuck a sorry ass nigga.
For Cincinnati.
When you play against Carlos Dunlop,
Man, you gonna talk? You ain't gonna talk, man. What's the fucking purpose?
Get upfield and rush the quarterback.
To pass, Flacco. No, he doesn't.
You get that boy.
Some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
Let's go, man. What I gotta do is run some plays on him, man. I was just
run them plays, baby. Steve in the slot. Steve in the slot.
Yes, sir.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Steps away to his left. It's caught.
Mike Wallace.
Good shit.
Mike Wallace.
Down deep into Cincinnati territory.
Hey. If you pass it, I'm going to take it.
So much
Who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off.
Huh?
Should have tried. I ain't
Huh?
I should have tried.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
What type of shit is that?
Intercepted. And some run to roll now.
Fuck off me, nigga. I told you throw it, I'm going to take it.
When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Don't play with me.
And that'll bring up second down.
Well, we're not playing 3
On the
yards.
TOP, don't play with me. I feel you.
I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Trying to get
Come here.
foul, but it's intercepted.
Tavy is young. There go that boy. There go that boy.
Nigga, you can't score.
Hey, look, man, we got a future B, man. Baltimore building, dog. Believe that.
Will they recover?
No, got him.
They did have something going. They were moving the
Got him. We building, dog. I'm Shaw Perry, man. Kamir Aiken, man. Get somebody to replace Steve. We got tight end.
I like that even better.
Make something
Fuck
happen.
is you saying, Gino?
I like
Gino.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Flacco. And Aiken with it in the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Come on.
That's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Having to make those slide steps in
Should have been a fumble.
to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They'll run it with West. And he
Ooh,
will
good tackle.
be backed
Good
up
tackle.
to the 24. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On the ground, it's West again. And he'll be taken down near
Fuck
the
out of
20,
here,
the
nigga.
21. The ground game, no doubt, that was an issue for Baltimore this year, finishing 28th. Now, West, he was their leader, but only 774.
Mike Wiley.
Can you believe you just said that? The ground.
Rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
I ain't
How they attack
that.
them here.
Tell him get up.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out.
Oh yeah, I smell that rock.
2nd down, Dalton. Green with a catch left side. And he's
Fucked
taken
up,
down,
nigga.
but not before he gets
Smell
this
that,
into
right.
enemy territory across the 40.
Partner, I was working the Buffalo game when A.J. Green got hurt on, I believe, the second snap and never came back. A hamstring injury, couldn't finish the season, fell just short of 1,000 yards, which is something he does each and every year.
And that broke his streak of 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. So you're right, he does do it every year. That was week 11 against Buffalo, wasn't it?
Week 11, unable to make it back, but still voted to the Pro Bowl.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run again, Bernard. And a short gain
Coming at you, nigga.
Just a couple on the pick.
Coming at you, nigga.
Best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by playing the defensive tackle position.
CJ
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I love the intelligence.
Hey Jay, you can get your rematch today if you want.
Keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Oh, don't try me, nigga. CJ
Incompletion, have a second here. Let's talk Super Bowl. Falcons, Patriots. Time for the keys to the game. Brought to you by Charles Davis Automotive.
Best customer service anywhere in the world, partner, let me tell you. All right, for New England,
Let's go.
they want to be more physical running the football, I believe, with LeGarrette Blount. That way, they control the clock, keep the ball away from Matt Ryan. If you're Atlanta, they want to catch a flyer out of the gate, which means get out to a fast start, make New England chase them.
Hey, congratulations on your win, sir.
Use those great athletes on offense. Well, welcome back to the Elite Flyers Club, Mike Wallace in 2016. Back over 1,000 yards catching the ball. We always knew he could run, Brandon. But this year, I thought he really improved route running and making some more difficult contested catches.
And now, Steve Smith gone, and Mike Wallace will be 31 when next season starts, but a lot more weight on his shoulders.
He'll still be able to run. That won't be the problem.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
You hear me laughing, partner?
You the nigga.
At the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went for it. They can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Timmy Jernigan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
You ain't gonna score. You can't score.
Will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up?
Let's go, man. Tavy is young, man. Stop playing, man.
And it brings up 4th.
The
pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were saying it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what
you keep getting down there, but I keep taking the rock every time you get down.
Yeah, you right.
Before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
You too. Check me out,
there,
man.
15 yards.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end.
I mean, who can't stop a Wildcat, dog? I'm bringing it back on.
Because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of
Can't
receiving
switch
tight
it up.
ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
You say something, what?
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it
You
both
handicapped
ways. The
over
offense,
there,
they've got to figure out
man.
what they're going to do.
You
If they haven't
handicapped,
scored any
man.
points, but if you're the defense,
Playing the
you're feeling
handicap, man,
great
is
about
down.
what
Watch
you
this
got
shit.
going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half,
Got him.
what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Flacco.
Ooh, okay.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith.
Let's go.
And that brings up 4th down.
When you
Let's
see
go.
passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. John not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. Hey, by the way, I wanted to ask you while we have a minute, did you catch the Pro Bowl?
How about that? In the city of Orlando, they could not have been more excited. A sellout, actually standing room only for the Pro Bowl.
And some defense was played. It wasn't the normal 55-50 shootout. 20-13 was the final.
To give you the best example, Travis Kelce from Kansas City was the offensive MVP of the game. 3 catches, 36 yards, and a touchdown. Lorenzo Alexander from Buffalo, his first year as an NFL full-time starter, capped it off with a Pro Bowl MVP, had 8 tackles in the game. What a year for Lorenzo Alexander.
Gets a new car as well. Congratulations to both.
Didn't I tell you I was going to take that rock?
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He completes it to Boyd. A minute 59 to go.
Look like you can't score neither.
We'll come back
You
to
can't
I'm on score, right?
the field goal.
I'll take.
1st and 10 for Dalton. They set up the screen to Hill. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another chance for Dalton. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Under 2 minutes, man. Down. What the fuck? Geek.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. This will be Dalton again. He's got time in the pocket. And that's complete to LaFell. And he picks up the first yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Red zone opportunity.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Did I tell you about the score?
Jeremy Hill, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want
all right, man, let's go, man.
The 2nd quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No,
Who get ball back? I do. Okay, score right here. Boom. All right, say no more. 44 seconds.
They want to make sure they keep that and carry it
Save
into the
these
second
young.
half.
Let's go, boy.
To return it, here's
Let's go,
Tavon
boy.
Young. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And
Hey, Chris, you want done up?
here in this situation, if you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Is you going to win this game?
But you got to figure,
Check these.
Hell yeah, I'm winning. Hell yeah.
Shit.
You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Big boy. Big boy.
Hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
You want to cook?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Flacco. Smith catches left side.
Let's go.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Finishing it with over 1,000 grabs, over 14,000 yards, and 81 touchdowns.
And no one went out better, as far as I'm concerned, than Steve Smith. Did you see his letter to the commissioner?
Tell me about it.
Where he said that I will no longer be around to antagonize defensive backs.
And he did just that.
You think he did something?
Out.
Let's go, man.
Once more, it's Flacco. His throw caught.
Let's go.
Around the 6. Now whistles come
Come
in.
here.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
What you
We
gonna
can
do,
fire that
bruh?
zone. We can fire that zone a couple times. Ain't tripping. We got at least we got 2 shots. You know what I mean? 2 shots.
Put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Second down, Flacco now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's go.
Kamar Aiken.
Come on.
They're challenging that. They're gonna challenge.
And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start number 3
Told
as
you what it
well.
was.
So what you're saying is,
Told you what
if
it
they
was
take the
gonna
ball
be,
down to start the
nigga.
second
Thought I was
half
bullshit.
and score again, it could change
Dude,
the
there you
entire
go.
complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Should've let it go out of
return,
bounds.
here comes Adam Jones. And he'll take this across the 25.
Let's go.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And from this spot in the field, with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this will go as a short game.
What? You know what I'm
We
saying?
get
I'm
ball
winning.
back. Nigga, we get ball
So?
back. Nigga, we stay shut. Let's go, man. 14-10, man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
Came up off
action
the
here in
donut.
quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable.
You know what I
It's
mean?
out of the
Strategy.
back
Happy.
zone for a
You
touchdown.
happy you came up off the donut.
I'm off
that
Ravens
donut,
first
you
here
hear me?
in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a
This
coach's
for the
talk
YouTube right
when a
here.
game is within striking distance like this?
Don't do that.
Typically, what they're
Don't do
doing
that.
is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you
Let's
got to
go.
go.
That boy
Ah,
too
you that
fast.
scared?
Because there's a
Because
reason
it's fought to the
bad.
fought to the
Look
hook.
at but how cold, boy.
Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a
Let's go,
first
son.
down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing
Five-man
part,
wide
getting his
on
feet
this
in
man.
bounds, toe tapping, and of
Some
course,
fucking
foot
respect
dragging.
right
A
here.
little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep.
Let's
What's
go.
wrong with you, why?
It's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Now whistles come in. We're
Call
going to
me
get a timeout
Showtime.
here by the offense.
Hey, that
It's
nigga
just
want
their
this.
first, so 2 remaining.
Call me
as they burn
Showtime.
one here in this third quarter. Flacco to throw again on second down.
Go, bro.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to send this. It's caught
Come
inside
on.
the 25. And give him
Come
a gain
on.
of
What's your
37.
point? What's your point?
Yeah, he's got their only touchdown. This
You
offense
say.
struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things
I
going.
seen you back
Find a way
there,
That was
to
me,
get
nigga.
started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost...
And his pass is intercepted for the
Fuck out of here,
A
nigga.
great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will
Feel
get the
good
football
driving.
back.
Hey, it's alright.
Plays like
It's
that
alright.
work.
My defense out there.
Behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
My defense out there, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Dalton gives to Bernard, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And over the middle, it's LaFell. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
Let's go. Tavius Young, nigga.
Unusual for the team that
Come on, man. Boy's a rookie, man.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets
Little
away
nigga
from
ain't no
him.
joke.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
You too. Watch me now. Hey, look. I'm the man when it comes to this shit.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
You know how many picks you done through talking about you the man?
Man, I'm the man. My defense hurt.
So you gonna score right here?
5 receivers set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last time. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith.
Fuck up off you.
Before getting this inside the 25. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle.
Go get it, boy.
Tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does.
You can't.
The goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
So you said something?
He can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it
drop
normally
that
does.
shit. That hurt.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough,
you mighty quiet. You done got quiet on the nigga,
He's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Passing play.
Let's go.
For a Ravens touchdown.
User.
Dennis Pitta from 3 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway.
That
and
ran
this one, he got
motherfucker.
away without getting burned.
Oh, shit.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Your shit ain't exclusive
Cincinnati
like
now
that,
ready
man.
to take
Shit
the
like
field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
close, running C.J. Moses, that's cool.
Going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting
You got that middle on lock. Okay, back him up.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking.
Come on.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the...
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Yo, that was a major hit stick, dog.
This is something you talked about.
Hey, Weddle. Hey, Weddle hit the shit out that nigga, dog.
Take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Damn.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering.
That's what BMO do you too. I told you, number hard hitting football, man. Straight up.
Left side, Brandon LaFell. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play.
They took that nigga.
The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll run it now.
Come on, man. What you thought you was doing?
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Again, here's Bernard.
Come here, man. What you thought? Kick a goal, nigga. You still be losing, nigga. Come on, man. I got time for that, man. Let's go. What you gonna do?
Runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on the defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Yeah.
Man, this
What
play
you
gets
thought,
blown up.
nigga?
They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Boys got awareness out there, man.
5 yards there on third down to bring up 4.
Yeah, I got it in his head. Yeah. You know better, son.
And now they're gonna go
you
for
know
it.
better,
This
son.
This is 4th and 14.
Yeah, like that shit. Oh, you let me get on him. Oh, you fucked up.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And it is incomplete.
Let's go. Tavy is young. Scared that nigga. Hey, Tavy is young, man. All over the field, man.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
Hey, you mighty quiet, ain't that? Damn. Quiet in the motherfucker.
Felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
Let's go, man.
They exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar
drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
Say
down.
something, man.
They come up in an offset eye. Now Flacco. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh,
let's go.
And all the way
let's go. But an
80-yard touchdown.
Hey, Chris, I'm over here torching this nigga now, man.
Good pass, clean catch.
You seen that shit?
Call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to
nah, it's 21-10 now, man. I just did some major shit with my work.
0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Yeah, man, go find another team, man.
The end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do. And last time out, went for a 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
That nigga was hyped and everything.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So
come here, man. Weddle.
Weddle. Eric Weddle. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
They hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
They don't never come at me about being quiet, man.
Additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they got to have.
It's like when you go to losing, you don't got no confidence in yourself.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Setting it, and he's going to be sacked.
Hey, I could have fucked you up.
Him back right at the midfield stripe. Michael Johnson.
It's your big. This on YouTube, man. You ain't gonna bash yourself like that. You be quiet like that. Come on.
Flacco looking here and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And no, it's incomplete. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Flacco from midfield. He's going to try and go deep again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Lardarius Webb. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Coming at all right, man.
They want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Adam Jones. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And this is going to be incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 4th down coming up.
That nigga wide open, man. Chuck Diesel, why you ain't talking, man?
Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They send Green to the left on his own. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Say something,
the Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a 1-play drive with throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Flacco here on 2nd down. Going for the deep ball. That he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Flacco now on fourth. He's going to take another shot here. And no, it's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
We'll see what his offense can do.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and off.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Arrington. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, a 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Steve Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And that's complete to LaFell. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton finding time. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Adam Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Green with a catch left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with 1 in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
That's fun. Trick Diesel, let's go.
I thought I was playing winner.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm waiting on you.
I got winner after that.
Join my session.
Let me finish your solo challenge, bro. Get your stuff together. Only got 2 minutes left.
Alright, don't give me time to eat now.
There you go. Fuck off me, man. Oh, what the fuck? Are your session open?
Yeah.
Thank you. I know that. Thank you. Bitch ass nigga, man. Do you know him, Daquan?
Yeah, I got him on mute.
We all had him on mute, man. God damn. What color jersey you wearing?
Green.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get my
Hello,
concealed
everybody. I'm
carrying
Larry
license.
Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on
She
the
about to
field
get
today,
real in the
trying to
States,
push
man.
their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Wilson's Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful
Man, let's
city
go,
of Seattle,
man.
Washington. Tonight we've got a good.
Hey Chris, I'm gonna talk shit to you, alright? So don't take it serious.
That's fine.
Alright. But fuck these dirty birds.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
I got something for your healthy Seahawks.
Say anything was puss. She got the head I like. The baby on ice. Alright, I'm waiting on you, plug.
NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Let's go.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They're going to give it to him running right.
Come here, buddy.
And he powers his way up past the 30. And speaking of Devontae Freeman, Charles, curious how the Patriots are going to handle he and Tevin Coleman. They've been such a good 1-2 punch this year. We know the Patriots have a good D. How do you see that battle going down?
I sense that Atlanta's going to try and get the Patriots linebackers on the move because they are thumping type guys on that side of the ball. And if you're Atlanta and you use Coleman and Freeman, get them out into space, make those guys chase a little bit and try to cover them. That would be an interesting matchup. But what I like about Devontae Freeman, the passion that he plays with. And that sets a tone for his offense. He'll just have to make sure that he's not overamped for the game and force some errors.
And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what they're going to do at all times, and they operate as a two
set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot,
come here.
find the dead zone,
come on.
and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
When you say the name Richard Sherman, you get a wide variety of reactions. All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, an excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Well, it's no secret the defenses have pretty much not been able to cover Julio Jones this season. How do the Patriots do it? I know that that's the $64,000 question. What's the answer?
I think they do it in a variety of ways. I think it's going to be a combination plate that they'll throw at him. Sometimes you'll see Malcolm Butler, the #1 corner, go ahead and line up with Julio Jones. There'll be times where he won't, and they'll end up double-teaming Julio. But whoever's on that side will show him different things. They'll come up and press him. They'll back away. They'll pretend to press. They'll run with him. They'll wait at 5 yards and catch him and then try and jam him there. So many different things. Anything trying to chip away at his timing.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. And the D looking like they may blitz. On third down, Ryan hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Carry for Thomas Rawls. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And say hello to the Atlanta Falcons on defense. So many baby faces, Charles, as you and I have talked about. 7 first- or second-year starters. And they're going to have their hands full against Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
They certainly are. And when you talk about some of those baby faces, think about these rookie starters. Deion Jones at middle linebacker. Devondre Campbell at outside linebacker. Keanu Neal at safety. But it's a second-year guy that I'm keeping my eye on for this game. That's Vic Beasley. Led the league in sacks with 15.5, and that's force enough. But he also forced 6 fumbles. And if he can get back to Tom Brady and have a few strip sacks, that could change the game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so, because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, down.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And before the Falcons take over on offense, a stat that is definitely worth mentioning. They have scored this year 540 points, tied for 8th all-time in league history. But my question to you, if you had to pick one key for this offense to be successful against New England, what do you think that would be? Offensive line. And I know that's not a very sexy thing to talk about, but the rebuild of the Falcons' offensive line over the last 2 to 3 seasons has put them in a position to where they are in a Super Bowl. Because that offensive line allows all that great talent at the skill positions absolutely flourish. The front office and the head coach, a tremendous collaboration of rebuilding that roster. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Freeman again, a first down carry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. On second down, Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field. Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain, they would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle. Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Coleman now down to the 25. NFC Championship game for Coleman, 64 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. We talked a lot this year about the duo of he and Freeman and what they mean to this team. They've got them, no, not just them, but they've got them on the doorstep along with Matt Ryan and others of a Super Bowl title.
And a lot of people would describe them as 1A and 1B in terms of being the lead back. And Devontae Freeman, when you ask the Atlanta coaches about him, they all say he's fantastic. But having Tevin Coleman to spell him, that's what puts him over the top and makes him a 1,000-yard runner. That little bit of break, and of course Tevin Coleman brings an extra gear.
Yeah, the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brandon, Super Bowl 33 saw Atlanta take on Denver, and they were led, of course, by John Elway at quarterback. Here we are now with Super Bowl 51. And Atlanta back in the Super Bowl. This time they get Tom Brady. They don't catch a break at the quarterback position, do they?
Couple Hall of Famers. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. That last one was in Miami. This time, of course, in Houston. We'll see if they have better luck this go-around.
Well, the one thing Atlanta has in their favor this time, probably the league MVP and their own quarterback, Matt Ryan.
Now he'll let it go. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Devin Hester, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Yes.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now another shot here at the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. This
one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Charles, Sanu is a great weapon, often in the shadow of Julio Jones. And with so much attention going to be paid to Julio by the Patriots, the Falcons, they have other weapons just like Sanu, don't they?
And I think that they're actually eager to show them off. You know, they set an NFL record for the most people to catch a touchdown pass in a season. All-time NFL record. I believe the number is 13. But also look at it this way. Mohamed Sanu, Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman out of the backfield, Austin Hooper at tight end, Taylor Gabriel, Aldrick Robinson at receiver. So many other weapons. There have been games during the season when Julio Jones' production has been held down. The Falcons have managed to win a whole lot of those games anyway.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
I'm playing Chris right now.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Come here.
Maybe expecting a throw.
Come here. Hold him up.
Should be backed up to the 25. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 2nd down, Rawls. And a cutback right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I know the game continues to evolve, and we have a lot of exotic stuff nowadays. I can't help it. I love a good old-fashioned draw play.
Who's typically fooled on defense on a play like that, the successful draw play?
Typically, it's the defensive line that's fooled because they're just pinning their ears back and going after the quarterback.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They give him a gain of 38.
If post patterns often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marcel Reese taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6. Territory with just time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time. Looking deep.
Give me that. Fuck wrong with you?
Picked off by Deshaun Shedd.
Hold on.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jalen Collins. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Bryant's kick is good. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show is buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. Completes it to Marcel Reese. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. They go again with Rawls. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
And now this is intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They start on the ground with Rawls. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Right back to pro side.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we come.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brooks Reed able to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On third down, Posey's. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. They'll go with Posey's. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
That was some bullshit.
Up there, 26 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Now Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Well.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Ryan will throw again. And
come on!
Intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Yeah, good hit, baby. Good hit, Sherm.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Well, it can be a thankless job sometimes, but they'll be thanking their kicker here. That's now 4 field goals for him. He's kept them in the game.
He sure has, but this offense...
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point...
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Game time.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
That's his first time getting in the end zone all game. That shit crazy. That was some bullshit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Touchdown, Seattle. Devin Hester with officially a 103-yard return.
103.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Oh, shit.
On the ground.
Oh, shit.
And he'll get into the end zone.
I see.
So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets
Y'all
to
mighty quiet.
The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him
You
do
ain't
the
cool.
football
Stop
and make a play.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
Jerry.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
Hey, big drive right here. Watch the whip. Let's go.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
They need to stop.
We'll come back.
Come on, Chris. All that credible Hulk shit you be doing. It's time to do it now. You feel me?
Fresh set of downs here. They come up in an offset eye. First down, this is Rawls. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Wilson wants to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Partner, why were they even putting the ball in the air in that situation?
I know they have confidence a lot of the time in their team, and, hey, we can call anything. But in this spot, with that lead and that amount of time on the clock, not much, you've got to take care of it. I would have figured they'd run the football.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Michael Bannon in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back to throw. And a play like that with how far he had to go to make that sack shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. It's on target, and it's good.
Good
From
kick.
51 yards out, he drills it. And this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. First throw in overtime now for Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Sanu, the man in motion left. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunt.
Good game.